Looking at Chris' aura, Max was frightened and starts sweating by the killing intent of Chris. Referee moved the flag and gives signal to start the first match of Group 1. Max rushed as the match started by spreading his aura through his sword. His green aura covers his body as well. Chris looked at the attack which was performed by Max in 1 second. In the next second he counterattacked, and Max's sword flew away from his hand. In the next second Chris raised his sword and attacked the opponent. Max's body fell on the ground. The match has ended in 3 seconds. The referee shouted. The match has ended. Cheers from the Dimitri family has won and will be proceeding in the next round. By witnessing the power difference, face of Baron Rollo became pale. The matches keeps continuing. Kevin from the Dimitri family has won and will be proceeding in the next round. Vulcan and Foka also won their matches easily. Looking at them, other contestants realized that all the rumors were true. Those 4 can't be defeated. The only hope left would be to defeat McBurney and Henderson. After the announcement of the groups, when contestants saw Henderson was competing, they were shocked. One of them said, "Henderson that I know couldn't swing his sword properly. He was born a farmer. Just how did he get chosen to participate in this?" The 6 people that represented Roman, everyone had their views on each of them. Especially the Flash and Devil of Cairo, Chris and Kevin. Because many had seen their skills in person, they wanted to avoid fighting them. While Vulcan and Foka, not only were they mercenaries before, they also had much stronger body than others. That caused people who look at them tremble in fear. Compared to those 4, McBurney and Henderson, a one-armed soldier and a former farmer, were considered pathetic. And it's pretty certain that Henderson is considered to be weakest of them all. In the arena people were cheering and discussing. Someone said to other, "Did you heard that Henderson peed in his pen during recruitment?" Other laughed and said, "That coward." Those people in the same group as Henderson struck the jackpot. As the first round of Group 4 started, Lord Dimitri asked Roman, "Is there a special reason that we need to go through so much trouble to organize this competition, just to see the packing order in the Northeast region? While hosting this competition might make us look friendly, the nobles of Alliance Association don't intend to follow us." Roman replied with calm face, "Even so, this is a necessary process. The Northeastern Alliance Association has far too much confidence that they can deal with Dimitri by their own strength. If they can realize that they can't even climb the walls of Dimitri, we will be able to bring their mind into submission immediately." Roman smirked and said, "Then Northeastern region will truly be in our hands." Then first match of Group 5 started. Henderson and Taylor came face to face. People watching the match commented, "To think his first opponent is an aura swordsman, it's basically over." Dude with green dress said, "There's no way Henderson can defeat Taylor." Taylor, the vagrant swordsman and former member of the Lawrence family, greeted Henderson and said, "The last time I saw you, when I went to help with the farm, to think you would give up farming and appear in front of me as a swordsman with a sword in your hand." Taylor pointed the sword to the Henderson and said with confidence, "I will give you an advice since we are acquainted. I have been able to reach 2-star recently due to enlightenment. This is the last chance I can give you as an acquaintance. There is no need to see one side bloodshed because of an unnecessary fight. Give up on the fight." Listening to the Taylor words, Henderson's face became pale and he replied with an expressionless face, "Please forget the Henderson that you remembered." Henderson also took the fighting pose while replying, "The moment you try to go easy on me, I will not let go of that chance and will make use of it to defeat you." Taylor became agitated and put a finger on his forehead and said, "I hope you don't regret this." As the referee gave the signal to start the match, Henderson pushed the ground with force and appeared in front of Taylor in a split second. Henderson swung his sword with full force. Taylor blocked the attack with difficulty and clenched his teeth thinking, "What a heavy attack, this isn't just imitating an attack or something." Henderson keeps attacking Taylor using aura sword technique. As Henderson was sweating, he said to himself, "I've resolved to do whatever it takes to become worthy of serving my lord. The me in the past, unlike others around me who manifested aura quickly, it took me quite a lot of effort and time to sense the mana and manifest it. I was always at the back of line, I was a tortoise. However, I still worked hard and advanced forward. Henderson shouted and attacked with his full power. Taylor tried to block his attack but couldn't fully nullify it. He made some space between him and Henderson and released his yellow aura. He don't want to lose to Henderson like this. Henderson covered his face with his forearm due to intensity of Taylor's aura and took a step backwards. Taylor didn't want to use his aura against him. By covering himself in his aura, Taylor said to Henderson, "Sorry, I will end this match now." Taylor jumped in the air, leaving a trail of aura behind him to attack Henderson. Henderson looked at Taylor, a 2-star swordsman coming towards him with his body completely covered in aura. If you want Henderson to win, leave a like on the video and subscribe. The scene shifts to the past where Chris was talking with Henderson. "When you first come to look for me, you were just a weak human. But now you have changed. In the past you desired even more when the others accepted their defeats. If you had given up back then instead of challenging yourself and forgotten about it all, then your life wouldn't have changed at all. Henderson, you have earned the right to stand by the side of our Lord. I guarantee you that." Saying this to Henderson, Chris moved his fist toward Henderson, acknowledging his efforts. Remembering those moments, Henderson's eyes glow with blue aura. While his opponent rushed at him covering his whole body with aura, Henderson only used aura on his sword and readied himself for counterattack. Both of them attacked each other. Henderson's attack was so strong that Taylor was knocked out by the attack as fall far away. When Taylor tried to stand up, his eyes were shocked to see Henderson's sword at his face. Taylor admitted his defeat, and the Ground 5 first round ended up with Henderson's victory. People in the crowd were shocked looking at the result of the match. They were surprised that Henderson defeated the aura swordsman. Others said he was a farmer, how is he able to use aura? A man from before who was saying defeating Henderson was a piece of cake was also shocked that Henderson took a year to sense mana. How can he defeat a aura swordsman? Henderson looked at Roman and stood in a victory pose while people were cheering for him. Noble of the Alliance were shocked. Blonde Noble said, "Something is strange here." Buell Hair Noble said, "Didn't you say that Henderson was the weakest in Group 5? Blonde Noble replied, "Henderson couldn't become the winner of Group 5. Couldn't he?" Discount Conrad said. "Everyone maintain your composure. Please trust in me. Final winner will definitely come from the Northeastern Alliance Association." Then scene shifted to the Group 2 next match. As Kevin moved towards the stage, he thought, "I was slower than Chris by 5 whole seconds. Whenever anyone asks who's the sword of our Lord, people would always reply, Chris." With the determination, Kevin said, "I shall now prove my value to our Lord in my own way." As the round started, Nobles of Alliance shouted, "Miles, drive him into a corner." Miles, using his aura, thought, "My opponent is the Devil of Dimitri. I must go all out from the start." Miles attacked Kevin, but Kevin dodged his act by bending his body forward and backwards. Kevin counterattacked by a punch in the gut of Miles. Miles, overcoming the pain, started to attack again and again, missing every time. Kevin was dodging his every attack with ease, holding his knife, while Miles was so desperate to land only one hit on Kevin. Kevin, finding a chance to attack, punched Miles in the face. Blood oozed out from Miles' nose and his teeth broke. Kevin attacked with the knife with a psychopathic smile. Miles, looking at the attack, said to himself that it's a fake sword, but the impact is heavy. I have to dodge it. But Kevin didn't give him a chance to think anything and started landing multiple hits on Miles. Miles defended himself by putting his arm above his head, thinking, "Can I win against a monster like that?" Kevin didn't stop his attacks and continued to hit Miles. Nobles of the Alliance were in shock looking at the brutal attacks of Kevin. Suddenly Miles admitted his defeat by holding Kevin's leg. The referee announced the win goes to Kevin. Kevin had a creepy smile on his face because he proved his worth by crushing his opponent's will to fight. Hey there, thanks for joining us today. If you had enjoyed watching our content, don't forget to show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. It would really mean a lot to us. We have a lot of amazing content that we would love to share with you. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications to never miss out on another one of our videos. Thanks again for watching and we hope to see you again soon.